we're back as Tara and Karina stand by to unveil our best overall vehicle for 2013. Here's Graham with our next category.
With more and more consumers looking to downsize their operational budget, the small car is becoming increasingly more important. People want a smaller, more cost-efficient car without giving up on luxury. So let's take a look at the nominees for Best New Small Car for 2013. The nominees for small car are the Kia Rio, Mazda 3 and Nissan Sentra. Kia has been on a tear in terms of its new product. The latest is the Rio range. Offered in both sedan and hatchback forms, it brings the best of all worlds. It is right-sized and it is fuel-efficient. Throw in the ability to buy a Rio with as much or as little as any potential customer could possibly want, and you have a solid package that's impossible to overlook. The Mazda 3 has been the benchmark in the small car segment for as many years as it's been on the road. The latest version adopts some of Mazda's highly respected Skyactiv technology. It's designed to get the very best from every drop of fuel without killing the fun-to-drive quotient. In this regard, the Mazda 3 will continue to be a sales success and a very tough competitor. The Nissan Sentra has been extensively redesigned. The 7th generation car is larger, lower and considerably lighter, which helps fuel economy. It also features a new 1.8-litre four-cylinder engine that develops 130 horsepower. It might be a tough car to ignore, except for the fact it features a continuously annoying transmission, at least if you don't want a manual gearbox. The CVT is enough to spoil an otherwise delightful ride. The winner of the small car category is the Kia Rio. For anyone looking to downsize their operational budget, the Rio is ideally suited. For a little over $20,000, you even get a heated steering wheel. It's now time to take a look at one of my favorite categories, Best New Performance Car. For the drivers, well, these three are pure nirvana. The nominees for performance car are the Audi S6, BMW M5 and Porsche 911. The 2013 Audi S6 is a powerhouse that puts 100k on the speedo in less than 5 seconds. Credit the 4-litre V8 and its 420 horsepower and 405 pound-feet of torque. The 7-speed gearbox then spreads the sweetness out over a very broad range. Throw in quattro all-wheel drive, a sports rear differential, and putting said power to pavement is a seamless affair. Then there's the handling. Scintillating is the only word. Take a 4-door sedan, imbue it with a monster 560 horsepower engine, a 7-speed twin-clutch gearbox and all the good things one has come to expect from BMW's tuner division, and the M5 is a force to be reckoned with and without regard for the challenger. In the end, it delivers the best of all worlds. It is a very comfortable and docile family sedan. It's also a track-ready race car that's about as subtle as a sledgehammer. The new Porsche 911's body is a blend of aluminum and steel that's lighter in spite of the 100mm stretch in the wheelbase. With a 3.4-litre flat-six pushing 350 horsepower through a 7-speed manual or twin-clutch transmissions, it's a road rocket that warps to 100k in 4.6 seconds. Not enough to stir your soul? Well, the Carrera S, with its larger engine and 400 horsepower, it rips through the metric ton in 4.1 seconds.
Graham, I don't know how you pick a winner among that group, but we must.
We did indeed. For me, it was the M5. It is a family sedan. It is an out-and-out performance car. For me, it's just a total package.
And I couldn't agree more. In fact, back in 1992, a black M5 was my dream car. But there I go again, dating myself. Stay with us. Our Car of the Year special is going to continue, and still to come, our overall top vehicle for 2013.
Now, I've whined about daytime running lights on Kenzie's Corner before, but it's getting to be an increasing problem. People driving at night, particularly in the rain, with no lights on at the back of their car. Why do they do this? Well, you can't really blame them because nobody reads the owner's manual. They can see that there's light in front of the car and their dashboard lights are on, so they think the lights are on. That's the key. The dashboard lights have to be off, and car makers should be forced to design their daytime running lights that way. All they are required to do by Transport Canada regulation is have front lights illuminated. Most of them choose to go with 85% intensity high beams. Why? Because if you ran the low beams, they'd burn out more quickly and the manufacturers would have more warranty claims. Well, with new lighting technology, these lights last forever. That's no longer really a problem. But they really should have all lights all the time. Why? It's a safety thing. Come on, people, get into it. And while I'm speaking about safety and lighting, amber turn signals at the rear of the vehicle. This used to be a law in Germany, but even in Germany now, I see red turn signals. All emergency vehicles have amber signals. Why? Because they're more visible. You can see them. They distinguish between braking and turning. It's a critical deal. So why don't they do this? I don't know, but it's a safety thing.
We'll be back with more of our motoring Car of the Year special right after this. Don't go away.
Till next week, I'm Bill Gardner for Motoring 2000. What? What's the matter?
That was probably one of the best you've done in best first takes.
That's why they call me One Take Bill. Didn't you see the ACRA Awards the other day? And they were best performance by an auto mechanic in a TV show. There is only one, so the award goes to